Logan Larson.
And I'm Dan Gu. Today we will be discussing the issue of sugar addiction and how it relates to the freshman 15.
We will also be talking about the many ways to prevent both sugar addiction and the weight gain that commonly comes with being an incoming freshman.
Sugar and addiction are not usually considered to be related topics, but studies have shown a pattern of behavioral and neurochemical alterations as a result of excessive sugar consumption.
The determining criteria for addiction have three different categories: binging, withdrawal, and craving.
Binging is the escalation of intake with a high proportion of intake at one time, usually after a period of voluntary abstinence or forced deprivation.
In the case of ASU freshmen, this could happen after avoiding sugar-filled foods for the purpose of sports, looking fit in high school, or it can be due to strict parents who don't allow a lot of junk food.
Withdrawal symptoms are more obvious when the misused material is no longer accessible to the body. Symptoms include anxiety and behavioral depression.
Craving is simply when you are more motivated to do things to get the abused substance, especially after a period of time without it.
Sugar has been proven to be associated with all these criteria when consumed on a daily basis and or in excess amounts. Now that we have established the connection between the two topics, we can take a look at sugar at ASU.
We're here today with
Brandon Penton.
and he's going to tell us a little bit about his experiences at the Sonora store and Pod Market. How often do you shop here at the Sonora store?
I come to the Sonora store usually twice a day, at least to use my meal plan, my meal exchange.
What do you usually buy?
I'll usually come in here, get some sort of soda. They don't really have many other options, as well as a bag of chips like Funyuns, which I'm assuming this is the healthiest option here since they're made from onions. And I usually also get either the banana cream pudding or the chocolate pudding with a little pig stuff in it. They're very delicious.
What led you to choose to buy those Funyuns rather than something healthier?
Like I was saying before, these are made from onions, so it's kind of like eating a vegetable. I just know they're more healthier than nacho cheese flavored Doritos.
Are you aware of the connection between sugar and addiction?
I actually was not very aware until I met a friend actually this year who is strongly addicted to citric acid. And he's chronically buying sour gummy worms and stuff like that. It's really destroying his enamel. It's definitely a serious problem in his life.
Now that you are a little more aware, do you think you'll choose a healthier options in the future?
I would definitely try, I would love to choose a healthier option, but honestly, in the Sonora store, there's not very much options besides, they sometimes have salads, but those usually get sold out in the morning because they only make a X amount of those a day. So basically, it's first come, first serve, and usually it's just chips, soda, and pudding.
All right, thank you for your time.
So as you can see, there are many unhealthy options available for the student population here on campus, and many students consume these regularly. However, now it's time to talk about change and prevention. If you're not sure if something is actually unhealthy or not, look for items labeled 100% real fruit, no artificial flavors added, or all natural. And here's an example of a applesauce package. It shows right here that it's 100% fruit and that it's all natural. These foods and drinks may still have some sugars in them, but it is natural sugars, which are much easier for your body to digest than the artificial sugars added in many foods. Once you understand what to look for, if you're still having trouble staying away from unhealthy snacks, here are some suggestions that may help you move towards a healthier diet. First of all, you can carry healthier snacks with you while you're out and about. Fruits like this apple or fruit cups work just as good, are good options. Or you can do granola bars or fruit bars, but once again, make sure that it says all natural or 100% fruit. When choosing snacks to prepare, try to choose those that have high fiber or protein, which is much more fulfilling and reduces snacking, but also watch the sodium content, which can be just as bad as sugar if you consume too much of it. You should have no more than 480 milligrams per serving. One great option is to add peanut butter to fruits and vegetables like bananas or celery. Another idea is to carry plenty of water with you everywhere that you go. Oftentimes, people mistake thirst for hunger. Consider adding a glass of water before each meal, which can greatly reduce the desire for unnecessary sugary foods throughout the day. This brings us to another important issue. Much of our daily sugar intake comes from the fluids we choose to drink. Soda is an obvious item to eliminate, but on top of that, fruit juices, Gatorade, vitamin water, tea, and energy drinks can also be loaded with sugar. So simply limiting these to 1 or 2 a day, if at all, can have a large impact. Now that you are equipped with this information, it is your turn to take action. Utilize what you have learned to refrain from becoming another victim of the Freshman 15.